Hi, and welcome to something kind of new. So, as of the time of recording, what's the date today? It's, I was going to say it's the 4th, but that's the temperature. I actually can't see on my watch what the date today is because the big hand and the little hand is exactly midday and I can't see. I think it's the 12th of February or something like that. Anyway, the Steam NextFest is on. And so I had a bit of a look at what was available as actual playable demos that were also tagged VR. There wasn't a great amount of stuff. There was like some kind of porn simulator, which I wasn't the least bit interested in. And then there's basically 3 games I've downloaded. And I'm going to try them all and see how it goes and everything. And this was one of them, and this is called The Great Ocean. I think I got this thing of put the headset on. As soon as I put the headset on, I forget what I've actually loaded up. The reason why this intrigued me is I tried out. Well, I actually own a copy of it. Is it Submarine VR or Submarine Sim VR or something like that? I can't remember exactly what it's called. And it's a great little experience for being in VR and being in a kind of ROV kind of thing or a submarine kind of thing and going around under water, obviously, because, hence submarine. But there's not really any gameplay in it, which is sort of disappointing. It's a really good experience, but there's not really anything to do in it. Move. Oh, no. Oh, I see. So this looks like teleport thing. Anyway, right, leaving this aside. So I saw this was available as a demo, so I thought I'd download it. So far, it's been a bit of a hot mess in trying to get it up and going. I don't even actually know if this is recording at the moment, because I tried to set up OBS so I can record it, the preview window for this. But this just freezes and goes black, it seems, if it isn't the focus window. So I've had to set up OBS, hoping it's recording this properly and hoping it's recording the sound and all that kind of stuff. And then switched over, set record and switched over to the window, put the headset back on, and I hope this is working. I did briefly dip into the settings, and like that's really quite far away and hard to read. But I can I move? Oh, I can move. Oh wow, okay. But things go dark for some reason. So let's put me a bit closer so I can actually read this. I'm actually I'm actually playing this sat down, I should say. But like the way this works, the menus just like pop up over what was there before, which makes it really quite difficult to read things. Okay, no motion sickness things on, that's good. Sound is as it is, that's fine. I mean, to be fair, it's early access. It's nowhere near available as far as I can tell. This is a demo, so I accept that things are going to be a bit janky. I'm just amused at just how janky they are. Right, so we've got snap turn, that's it. No other settings for inverted horizontal, inverted vertical, and language. So there's no smooth move, there's no smooth turn or anything like that. Let's just click on tutorial and see what happens. This is a tutorial level. Play it to learn more about the basics. 0 of 3 main mission, 0, 0. Okay, cool. How do I select it? How? Okay. Oh, start dive. There we go. That wasn't obvious, but we'll go with it.
Welcome in your ROV.
Ooh. Oh!
You can steer it with
Oh.
the 2 thumbsticks. And the 2 arms with changeable tools let you solve all missions.
I need to move back
You
a
got
little bit.
arms. Switch tools with the Y and B button. Then use the tool with the trigger. Different UI markers help you to see where to go for quests, objects of interest, and fish. They are also on the radar in the cockpit. Look down left to see the quest list. Main quests need to be solved to finish the level. On the right you see your badge status and can access the lab. By clicking both grip buttons, you change between cockpit and ROV navigation. Now dive around where no one has gone before.
Go
You
on.
can always open the menu with the left start button to change the settings or go to another level.
Okay, well, my first impression is this looks great, actually. It's a little bit cartoony, obviously, but this thing of I'm using my hands to operate these manipulators is utterly fantastic. This feels like what mech games should feel like and things like that. I don't think I've really had one yet that's like this. So those arms, if I put my arms out in front of me, obviously my controllers are nowhere near the ends of these, but they're following them. So it does feel like I am remotely operating this vehicle, but it's kind of an extension of me. A little bit of a shame that there's no physics collision on that kind of stuff, but you can't really complain about that. So you can move with the ROV with the left analog stick and rotate it with the right. So that strafes left and right. Oh. So actually turning around and keeping it level is a bit tricky because up and down and left and right is all on the right stick. That's a little tricky. It doesn't make for a great experience. I wish there was... Yeah, I feel like rotate should be somewhere else, or I should be able to change mode or something. So that lets me strafe, that lets me move forward and backward. So we go to the surface? No, apparently we can't surface. Can we go over? We can go upside down. That's cool. But we can't turn round, so there's no roll on this. So we got pitch, we got yaw, but no roll. My hands naturally went down then to make me go down. Okay, this actually feels kind of cool though. I'm not completely convinced by the controls. Also, I feel like it needs a bit more of a dead zone. I don't know if that's something that can be configured. But this feels quite cool. So the thing about... okay. So that's how you change your... So you press, what was that, the B button. And then select the equipment you want on the end. That's neat. I was looking at, I was pulling up the menu and I was like, well, how am I supposed to select from that? Because it felt like a pie menu. So it felt like I'd pull it up and then I'd have to use the joystick, but as soon as I let go, it goes away and I need my thumb to move the joystick. So that confused me, but actually no, you're using the manipulator arm to choose from its own menu, which is kind of cool. Ooh, is that... Right, so... repair, achievements, repair. What am I supposed to do? Or is this... I think this is just learn how to move. I don't think I'm supposed to do any of those achievements. Right, there was a menu, it said. Right, there we go. Continue, change level, settings or exit. Okay, continue. Oh, can I choose from these? Oh, I can. Okay, so I can use... Oh, what do I did something, didn't I? Ah, right. So that's the double grip thing. If I double grip, then that lets me do that. Okay. Well, we've got some more information here now. I should go and read that. Main quests help to make a visible difference in the level and unlock new content for up to 3 times. Side quests give you extra points and can be completed any time. At your lower left side, you can see your quest panel with all available quests. Ah! Okay. Why are you telling me about the welder? Do I need to know about the welder? Oh yeah, I probably do need to know about welder, don't I? So I think I got the welder. So there's an oil problem. Objects with holes can be repaired by welding them. Use the tool by... Oh, hello. Use the tool by holding the corresponding trigger. After a few seconds, the hole will start to close. Weld the barrels to continue. Okay. should we be using welding on an oil barrel? Is that sensible? Is that working? I don't think that's working. There's a dirty great big hole. But do I have to... Hang on, is that actually the welder? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm going to trust the game. It's not closing the hole. Oh, that's doing it. I need to do it around the edge, apparently. Oh, I just needed to do it longer. Okay, that fixed that one. I don't know why, but I feel like I need the tilt would be the other way. I don't know why. Oh, it is just a matter of time. Okay. Beam grabber. The beam grabber can be used to grab various objects. To use it, you simply point the tool at the object and hold the trigger. Load the barrels inside the container. Good night. Okay. This is actually really good. I'm actually properly impressed by this. It reminds me a little bit of what was it? Space Docker? It kind of has a similar vibe, and also satisfies a similar feel as well. This is actually really well done. Cool. Where to go? What next? There's something over there, so we'll go and have a look at that. I think this is going on my wish list. So far, so good. I've already seen a couple of fairly obvious bugs in it, but I'm a little bit won over by it. A scannable object is indicated by a popper when you point the scanner at said object. To scan an object, you have to hold down the corresponding trigger while aiming at it. Scan the statue to continue. Okay, which is the scanner? It doesn't tell me. That looks like the scanner though, right? I think what's also missing in this is there's no... I can move left and right, I go forwards and backwards, but there's no up and down. I feel like there should be a way of, you know, kind of a buoyancy thing. Right, quest completed. Where to go? Laser. So that feels like that's missing. It feels odd that I can't control my buoyancy. In the levels you can find small pieces of trash. You can use the laser tool to melt these by pressing the corresponding trigger. Laser. I'm doing everything right-handed. Right, that's definitely the laser. I don't know that burning something with a laser is really going to clean up the oceans. Surely it's just making smaller trash. Like, am I not just turning that into microplastics, right? But it's a game. Oh. Done. Cool. Okay. Where to now? Oh, finished tutorial. Back to research ship. So both grips gets you it gives you the ability to interact with menus. Don't know what's the water quality thing? Don't know.
Welcome on board. Choose a level and dive in our high-tech ROV, like in a small submarine.
Let's go. Oh, so that's what the chair's about with the...
Cozumel's vast coral reefs are part of the Mesoamerican barrier reef system and home to many endemic marine species. Most parts are in the UNESCO protected area called Dyla Cozumel Biosphere Reserve. Have a great dive. Thanks a lot for exploring and helping us in Cozumel.
Huh. Excuse me while I scratch my ear.
Realize what's at stake here.
Right, so we've got a couple of icons here pointing at things that are presumably problems. Why do I want to... Right, let's head this way. I'm still finding myself pitching in the opposite direction, and I don't know why. What have we got here? Spiky Ancients. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Spiky. Locate the sea urchins. Collect the sea urchins. Okay. Why do I keep pitching the wrong way? My brain's doing something, I don't know why. Oh! Am I trying to fly this like a flight simulator? No, it makes no sense. I don't know. I keep pulling and pushing in the opposite direction as a first response to trying to move, and I don't know why. I don't know why my brain's doing that. I did it again. Yeah. So, oh, okay, yeah, it's... I want to push up to go up. And I don't know why, because it makes sense that you would just sort of pull towards you to pitch up and push away. And if I was doing an actual joystick with my hand, that is what I'd do, but I'm doing the thumbstick thing. I think it's because I'm using thumbstick to control the pitch, and so my brain goes into a more arcade way of doing things, whereas if I was actually, as you do with, say, something like VTOL VR, yeah, I can't do it. I don't know why. Might actually have to change that if it lets you. Oh, it did have an invert thing, didn't it? I think I need to do that just because it's the thumbstick. Can I pull up the settings? No, there was a menu, wasn't it? That menu, settings, general, inverted vertical, continue. Yeah, that feels more natural because I'm doing it with a thumbstick and not using an actual joystick that I'm holding in my hand. Right, let's do this. I still feel like there needs to be a buoyancy control. Okay, how many's left? Did I do it? Unknown object. Oh, maybe I should scan it, right? Is that a scanner? Replica pyramid. This replica of the famous Mayan Chichen Itza pyramid in the Yucatan is a famous diving spot. Is that actually, so is this supposed to be a actual genuine place? So there's more things to do. I like how that appears when you look at it. Okay, so they're places of interest, I guess. Oil problem. Okay, let's go and have a look at that. Correlation, correlation. Where's the oil problem? I don't know where the oil problem is. Let's go for a... I think it's a slight shame that it won't let you surface. Let's try again. No, the surface is like this hard ceiling. Oh, what's that down there? Why is there a red box? Unknown object. Cosy Mills stone sign. This didn't give me enough time to read what it was. The stone's writing keeps disappearing before I've had time to read. Oh, I just realised there's a really nice radar thing in front of me. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to pick up that rubbish there? Oh, I just bashed against that rock. Oh. Do you want me to pick up the rock? Put it out of the way. Just put that there a second. Oh, actually, do you want me to pick the rock up and put it in there? So yeah, the controls in this could be better. I think relying on the thumbsticks quite so much is kind of unfortunate, but then I was thinking, like, I want VTOL VR controls, but then that means that this wouldn't work, doesn't it? So actually, I suppose it makes sense. But trying to turn, having the... there was another game that I was playing that had the same problem, that they put the turn on the right thumbstick, whereas generally you'd have that sort of thing on your left, because that's how you move in pretty much any other game in VR. Yeah, how you turn and stuff. And so it's kind of confusing, but also I'm trying to turn, but because I'm turning, my the dinky little thumbstick on a Quest 2 controller isn't that precise. And so you've got the problem of I'm trying to turn and I end up pitching. Right, yeah, it wanted me to pick all these up. That's what the red square wasn't anything to do with it. I thought it was actually part of the... You can take that, or do you want me to clean this plastic chair up as well? Let's get rid of this anyway. There you go. Oh, I think, oh, excuse me. I'm just going to cough. I think I just crashed into the sign. Look at it upside down. What did you want me to do to finish this off? Put the bigger trash inside the container. Remove the debris on top of the sign. Locate the hidden stone sign. I've done that. Oh, trash. This. Is that going to sit there? Is there any other trash? I don't see anything. I just see rocks. Put the bigger trash inside the container. Oh. I was only supposed to put the trash in the container, not the rocks. Okay, I think that's the problem. Oh, it won't let me pick it up. Oh no. Right, I can get rid of that. Why is it not letting me get that? I'm just going to cough again, just 1 second. Sorry about that. Definitely struggling with a dry throat this weekend. Okay, you like that. It won't let me pick these out. Ah, no, I may have screwed up. Can I? No, it's not going to let me pick those up. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I can come at it round the other side. This is a great environment though, I gotta say. I'm actually really impressed by this. It feels so good. It actually looks good, even though it's a bit, you know, arcadey, cartoony, whatever you want to call it. It actually looks good. Okay, it accepted that. Cool. Right, we got some oil barrels somewhere. Deep dive. Spiky Ancients. I did Spiky Ancients though, didn't I? Yeah, the control method on this is not great. Although I'm not entirely sure how they could improve it, is the problem, I guess. Right, want to scan this? It needs to give you more time to read stuff. Statue of Christ was put there originally in 1987. It's over 4 meters tall and made from bronze. Okay then. Where's the oil? I haven't seen any oil. Why is Spiky Ancients not finished? Maybe it is. But it's still suggesting it isn't. Hang on a second. Can I? There we go. Did that. Where's Spiky Ancients? I've definitely done that, but it's still showing as red. Do I need to close the lid on that thing or something? Maybe I need to close the lid. No. So that's confusing because I've got 2 ticks, so it's definitely suggesting I've done it. But that's not gone back up. And I've still got a sign on that. It's goodness knows. I mean, it could be a bug. Yeah, it's an early access demo. Shark! Cool. Oh, gonna scan the wildlife. Oh. Didn't think about that. Reef shack. Dolphins! Oh, there could be porpoises, I suppose. Bottlenose dolphins. See? I knew. Why did you doubt me? Oh. white-tooth shark. They're really whales. I feel like they should be whales. I haven't found the oil barrels. Let's go around the edge. Oh, what's not scanned yet? What did you tell me I haven't scanned? Ooh, some kind of ray? Stingray. Have we forgiven the stingrays, Steve Irwin, yet? Queen triggerfish. Four-eye butterfly fish. That's just made up. Also a four-eye, really? Spanish mackerel. Haven't found the oil. So can I... Oh, hang on. Back. Find and scan the moray eel. Okay, so part of the thing is to actually do specific quests. I just want to see, can I get, if I click on that, can you see these oil barrels? Well, no, I can't. But has it popped them up on there? So I've got a quest thing right there in front of me. I'm 30% of the way through. Press the right stick to skip. Don't know why I'd want to do that. I didn't even try pressing the sticks. So that Spiky Ancients one is confusing me. Right, I got some kind of quest marker ahead of me. I think it's a quest marker, so let's... Oh, it's just shot to the side. So it must be close, right? Over here. It's right at the side of me. Or is it just that you want me to scan that? Solitary fish. A black grouper. Ah, okay. So if I point down, so there's something ahead of me down here. I'm struggling to understand the radar, it has to be said. I mean, I get the positioning of things, I understand that. You know, it's very elite. And I am original elite years old, and then some. So I know how to read that. Oh, hello. No, I've already got you. There's something to the side over here. Down there. No, it's now off to this side. What? How does it keep... I must be really close. Whatever it is, it must be really close. It's below me. It's right in front of me. I don't think I trust this radar. Whatever it is, it's right in front of me. Over here somewhere. No, I'm on top of it. Yeah, that's not a thing. I think the radar's lying to me. The radar is definitely lying to me. Is it radar or is it sonar? Why are those rocks floating? That's the wrong tool to interrupt. Oh, what? What should I do? What am I supposed to be interacting with? It's told me it's the wrong tool for interacting with something, but I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be interacting with. Is there something in front of me? Maybe there actually is something in front of me, and it's not loaded or something ridiculous like that. Maybe that's the problem. Oh. Okay. Let's leave that alone for now. Do you need me to rescue your anchor? No. Oh, what's that over there? Ah. Apparently it's something I should probably scan though. Yes. Barrel sponge. Well, what are you guys? Barracudas. What's that? Does that look like oil to you? It looks like oil to me. I don't see oil barrels.
Thanks. Some species are invasive, although usually sea urchins are vital for coral reef health. Good job. Now this is again a nice place to dive to.
Apparently I did something good. I don't know what, that shark's looking at me a bit too interested. Oh, it actually bumped against me, and I swear my vehicle actually reacted and moved. That's cool. If you're interacting with this object, you should use the beam grabber instead, switching to beam grabber. Is that it? That's it, right? But it doesn't actually let me do anything. I think there's a bit of confusion going on here. Can't scan you, can't scan you. Oh, I can scan you though. Slippery dick. Not saying a word. Oh, there's the oil barrel. Aha. Right, we know how to do this, don't we? Right, clean that one up. Let's just stop them leaking first, then we'll worry about the next bit. So there's definitely some elements to this that are very arcade-like. You know, like the actual repairing these barrels, leaving aside the fact that it may or may not make sense anyway to be using that kind of equipment on something that's leaking oil. You're just basically holding your trigger down for a moment in a spot. It's not like there's any skill needed to, you know, manipulate the bits of metal together so you can actually weld them together or something like that. Ooh. I feel like, there we go, that needs to go in upright so I can fit all three of them in. Oh, I'm at a funny tilt. There we go. There we go. Do you know what though? You see, that doesn't look like oil. I'm fairly sure that's not the international symbol for this barrel contains oil. You gonna lift it away? Yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, I've been in here longer than I was expecting. I was expecting this to be a very, very short demo, and you know, potentially unsatisfying, but it's actually really quite fun. I'm quite sold on it. You don't need scanning. What about you? No. You don't. Something else I'm supposed to be scanning, isn't there? To interact with this object, you should use the beam grabber. I feel there is a couple of issues going on here. Some stuff doesn't quite make sense. I feel I've finished this, but it's still kicking about. Oh. That. A brain coral. Wow. Congratulations, you finished all main quests. New content is unlocked. Okay, right, let's go back to the research ship. So I didn't finish any side missions. I think I find the interface ever so slightly confusing. Maybe the reds are the side missions, but then I did complete. What did I complete? Spiky Ancients, I definitely completed that. But it didn't lift them up. I think maybe that's what should have happened.
Welcome on board. Choose a level and dive in our high-tech ROV,
Okay.
like in a small submarine, to solve the quests underwater.
So I'm 36% of the way through, so by the looks of that I can go, you know, I can go back in and carry on. Aside from the little bit of jankiness that I noticed, like when you go in the settings and all that kind of stuff doesn't quite work and everything, yeah, there's presumably one or two issues with this. So it won't let me turn. Why won't it let me turn anymore? Ah, the turning has stopped working for reasons. And the movement is weird because you're like teleporting, but you point to somewhere and then you hit grip. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is cool. So it's like a little lecture theatre. Oh, there's a whole ship to explore. Oh, wow. Shame the turning's not working. That's annoying. I don't know why it's not working anymore. So it looks like there's a lot more is going to be going on here. Presumably you'll be able to manage your ROV or something like that. The move, they definitely need to. So yeah, I can't turn around. I can't even get a menu up anymore. I'm having to physically turn around now, which isn't great. So there's like a lecture theatre through there. Oh, what's this? Is this like credits or something? Oh yeah, credits. Yeah, actually a little won over by this. There's a lot of stuff in this that I think for me to be satisfied with it as something I've bought, I'd want to see sorted and everything. It'd be nice if I actually could see some hands here right now as I'm interacting. It would be nice that I could, if I could actually turn. It'd be nice if I could actually walk around normally, those kinds of things. I feel like that's necessary because, oh, right, I actually, okay. General motion, sound, inverted, yeah, okay, I've been in there. that doesn't make an awful lot of sense. I don't want to set it to max comfort or anything like that. Yeah, if this is going to be like your base of operation, and I'm going to assume that the reason why there's like areas through there that you can go to, that you'll be wandering around and maybe doing work on your ROV and stuff like that. I hope so, because that would actually be quite fun. I'd want to see normal movement, normal VR movement, things like that. The actual control of the ROV is kind of okay, but as I say, there's that problem. I was going to show my thumbstick, but of course you can't see my controller or anything like that. But with that little thumbstick there, if I'm turning left and right, it's very natural for your thumb to not go precisely left and right. It'll go forward a little bit as you go left, or backwards a little bit. And so you know, rather than rotating that way, you're kind of going down like that or going up like that. I don't know that there's a solution to that problem, but I feel like there needs to be one. Maybe sort of basically acting as if there's a dead zone on forwards and backwards, so you've got to be pushing very obviously forwards, you know, within a very narrow few degrees forward, and very narrow a few degrees backwards, otherwise it doesn't register as forwards and backwards, or something like that. Or maybe the same thing left and right. I can't even remember which way round it was. I was finding it actually a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's telling me I can turn, but it's not letting me turn. So something stopped working in this environment now. Is it just me, or does that helmet remind me of something? I'm sure I've seen that model in another game, or a very similar looking helmet. What have I seen that in? Definitely reminds me of something. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Do you know what? I've forgotten the name of it. The Great Ocean. Is it the Great Ocean? I think it's the Great Ocean, right? There's a thing. In your game, if I'm back in the main menu, put the name of the game. Put the name of the game somewhere in the menu so I can remember what the hell it is I'm playing. But this is all really nice. I'm actually genuinely delighted by this. As a demo, a very early access demo, this is really satisfying. And this does actually include a lot of the kinds of gameplay I was hoping would eventually turn up in Submarine VR or whatever it was that I played previously. This has a similar kind of good feel, except obviously the other one that I'm talking about, it has VTOL VR style virtual cockpit where you can interact with everything, whereas this is obviously doing the remote manipulator arm thing, you know, so you use your hands and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe there could be a mode you could go into that maybe you grip a pair of things and then you're controlling the manipulator arms. Like put your hands inside something, like a pair of gloves are in front of you, you put your hands in the gloves, press grip, and then you're doing the remote manipulator, let go, and then your hands on throttle and stick. You know, something like that would be kind of cool. If they could, yeah, if you could combine an actual virtual cockpit, but maybe it doesn't make sense for an ROV. Maybe it doesn't make sense for an ROV. I don't know. I feel like that would massively win me over. Not that I'm not impressed by this. I'm actually really liking this. So it'd be interesting to see if this carries on being developed, where else you'll be able to dive. I hope you can dive off Scotland. That'd be nice. I'd love to dive somewhere near home. Presumably it'd just be murky. But it would be kind of cool. I'm hoping that, yeah, we'll be able to do sort of Arctic or Antarctic oceans, and maybe go and visit some, you know, black smokers deep underwater, all that kind of stuff. That would be super cool. Maybe even visit underwater volcanoes or something. Anyway, from this first, try again, blah, 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 words and things. From this first dip into the NextFest early access demo of the Great Ocean, which I'm actually impressed by. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.